Hello everybody and welcome back to RainBro Crafts. My name is Colton and today I will be showing you how we make our horseshoe inspired soap from the Lucky Charms horseshoe charm. This soap uses a really cool fragrance from brambleberry that discolors to this really cool purple color. So stay tuned to see how we made this horseshoe inspired soap. Alrighty, let's get this soap making started. So as always, we will be putting our lye water solution, which is lye and water, and then some sodium lactate, which helps firm up the soap bars, into our plant-based oil blend. And as always, this is our RainBro Crafts signature plant-based oil blend. It is palm oil free, and those ingredients are down in the description box below. After we have blended that up a little bit to get it to a really light trace, we will pour in our colloidal oatmeal slurry, just like always. This soap and all of the soaps actually for the month of March are inspired by the charm marshmallows in Lucky Charms. So we have 6 different soaps inspired by 6 of the different marshmallows in Lucky Charms. This one in particular is inspired by the horseshoe marshmallow in Lucky Charms. The scent doesn't have anything to do with horseshoes, but we did pick this fragrance, which is Radiant Orchid from Brambleberry, and we have used this way back in the past in 2022, or maybe the beginning of 2023. I'll put a link up in the description or in the corner above there. But we selected this because it is one of those fragrances that actually discolors to purple, which is really cool. So we will blend that up with our soap base, and there's also some colloidal oatmeal and kaolin clay as well, just like our standard soap recipe. As we're making this, it kind of looks a little boring initially, especially because this soap looks just like uncolored, unfragranced soap base. The design for this, I wanted to use the hanger swirl tool and the contrasting color of the dark purple, and then the purple that the soap batter is going to discolor to our advantage. And I wanted to get some nice gradient swoops or linear swoops between the 2 layers. So with about half of that soap base left in our Cambro there, I will pour in some purple mica, and this is a custom blend of a couple different purple micas that we just have in our mica collection. Our mica collection is a little bit out of hand, but you just can't help yourself when you see a really pretty one on one of the websites. I think a majority of this is like Harold in the Purple Crayon or something like that, but I can't remember 100%. And then we will pour the remainder of that soap base over the white, uncolored at this point, soap that is in our slab mold, and we are going to pour over our scraper there because we do want a nice crisp line, even though we're using a hanger tool to break up the layers a little bit. I didn't want to get those dips that you can get if you just poured straight on. The really nice thing with this fragrance oil is that it behaved super well, so it gave a lot of time to work with, but it firmed up quickly enough that you didn't have to sit around and wait, which is important. And then we will just get out our hanger swirl tool and go up and down basically a lot, but I didn't want to do swirls inside the soap, so I am just going straight up and down, unlike some of the other times I've done this. And I basically was doing this until I could see a little bit of that pale soap batter come up from the bottom layer to the top, because then I was using that as a signal that I had done enough. And then didn't think that that was enough, so I went back through one more time, just really quickly with some very aggressive looking hanger swirls. And now it is time for the top. So I saved aside some of that uncolored soap base to do some lines from front to back, which right now they are white colored or uncolored soap base colored, but they will discolor to a purple color, and you will see that here in like 30 seconds or so when we go to cut the soap. And then the marshmallow and Lucky Charms, I don't know why it's purple, but the Horseshoe marshmallow is purple, so that's why this color was selected. But I also wanted to kind of reference back to actual horseshoes, which are metal. So I am going to go in with some, I want to say this is Intergalactic mica from Mad Micas maybe. And it's kind of hard to see the difference here, but in person there is a silver, kind of like pretty silver mica line in the finished soap bar, and you will be able to see that once the soap has cured just a little bit. And then we will take the camera in and use our wooden dowel to make some zigzags, a feathered design. So I wanted to go from side to side very intentionally, very like precisely, to get a really cool feathered effect of the dark purple, the uncolored soap base, and then the silver purpley mica as well. And I think this looked really pretty, and I definitely will have to copy this maybe for like a lilac soap or something with a purple and a white for our springtime collection when we start making that. And then I'll clean up the sides because this always makes the sides a little messy. This just makes the finished soap bar a little easier to process and get ready to sell. But I don't want to go too far down because I don't want to mess up the clean layers of the top and the bottom. And then we'll tuck this away for 24 hours with the lid on it, and it is time to unmold, and you'll see how drastically different that purple color is. Allegedly this fades, but I have not seen that happen, so it must take quite a long time for that fading from the purple to the uncolored soap base color to happen. And then this is where disaster strikes. So I wasn't paying attention when I unmolded the soap and did not remember which way the hanger swirls happened. So I think I'm cutting it the correct way, and spoiler alert, I am not. So that really cool up and down kind of design should not be on that side. It should be the other way. So when you cut the soap bar, you can see that how this is now, those really cool designs will be on the side of the soap bar, not on the front and back. So it's a little bit of a bummer. The soap still looks really pretty. It smells amazing. It's gonna look and work amazingly. This is just the design I wanted, not the design that I got, unfortunately. And then we'll break out Dorothy and slice up those soap bars. So you'll see how crazy that color shift is from basically a white soap base to a deep purpley, kind of reddish purple color. And then I'll insert a little video clip up in the corner here of what the side looks like after it has discolored to show what I was wanting the soap to look like. For most of the soaps in this March collection, we actually stamped them with mica, which is something we like to do occasionally. This is one of the few that we didn't actually do for no particular reason, except maybe we didn't have a horseshoe stamp. But I also really wanted the fragrance and the really cool color shift to speak for itself. But that is it. That is our horseshoe charm inspired soap, which will be for sale starting March 1st online in person. So definitely check that out. It is a really good floral, woodsy scent. If you do want to support the channel in other ways, we do have a subscription service. I want to give a big shout out to Janine R, who is a new big ol' flamer. That is our candle subscription tier, and she used to be a soap subscriber and now she is a candle subscriber. So welcome to the candle team, Janine. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see what RainBro Crafts comes up with next. Bye.